Yo, 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 welcome to Team RaddTitan, and today we are going to be reviewing the Winter Soldier by XM Studios. This is a piece that we first saw at the Singapore Toy Game Con for 2017.
Comic Con.
Yep, Comic Con.
Singapore Toy Game Comic Con.
Yep,
yes.
well, Toy Game, whatever. We saw this in 2017. Alex picked this up recently. It's just come in, so we're going to weigh it, measure it, go through all the switch out options, talk about what we like, what we don't like, and all that jazz. So stay tuned, yeah?
The whole shebang.
Boom.
Alright everyone, so we are back, as Gio was saying, we are looking at the XM Studios Winter Soldier. So this piece, as again Gio was saying, we saw this at the Singapore Toy Games Comic Con in 2017. It was one of those pieces which they didn't really show a lot of beforehand. There was a few little sneak peeks, and we saw it at the show. After I saw it at the show, I decided to myself that I was going to pick it up, and I had this bright idea that this would go really, really well with the Allied Charge by Sideshow Collectibles.
Captain America.
He actually gave my Allied Charge a second lease of life.
Totally.
I was going to get rid of it on several occasions. Saw this piece and thought they're going to pair up really, really nicely. It came in, put them up, set them up, and they do pair super, super nice. I also pair this off with the... so why is it's like a Civil War setup. So you have the Captain America Allied Charge on the base of the DTOF. In the middle you have him, and then on the top you have the Sideshow Collectibles Mark 6 Marquette. And
Totally Civil War. Perfect.
And they do
also
go
really
really
nice because the sizes are perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, there is something about that. You know, I have like the XM Wolverine, the Gambit, and the Cyclops, and the sizes fit perfectly. When you get that mix, you get 3 in a DTOF using the wire clamps. Check the video out how we did that. 6mm wire clamps to adjust your shelves in the DTOF. When you get 3 in there, it really does look nice.
Well, they match really nice. I mean, I have the other pose which I'm going to show you in a minute, and
we actually have this pose so that you can go through this.
And literally, it's my glass is literally millimeters away.
It never matters for the middle though, does it? As much?
No,
not for the middle. The bottom and the top, you need a little bit of room. Anyway, you get this print with the piece, as you do with most XM pieces, like all XM. Actually, there was one that didn't have a print.
No, you don't get it with the busts.
Wasn't there a statue that didn't have a print? Like the Mark 42. I don't think that had a print.
Pass. We might have to go back to that.
No, I don't think it had
unless Andy just forgot to bring it.
I don't think it has a print. I think because it's a movie piece, it doesn't have a print.
Okay, I didn't.
Hey, that's an extra bonus, something you didn't know.
If it's right.
I think it's right. Anyway, this is the print that you get with it. The print's it's actually quite nice, this print. It's, it's got an element, it's a little dark around the body, but you can see the trousers, the texturing on the shirt, the face, the arms clearer. So it's actually pretty nice. There is an element of darkness to it, but with the flames and everything, there is a lot of highlight of the figure, which I think looks better.
No, I don't think there's anything wrong with this one.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You can see more.
Yeah,
so
no, I don't think there's an
issue. It's a decent print. My only issue is, once again, XM have picked, in my opinion, the worst pose of the 3 options that you can display this piece. I think this is the worst of the 3 poses, personally.
Technically, you can have 4 poses, but...
Can you?
Of course, you can have that with that.
Yeah, it's 1.
That with that.
2.
That with that.
3.
And then, actually more. That with that with that.
What?
Then, so the knife.
So I guess it's because there's 2 arms. There's only...
No.
Yeah, there's
4 arms.
Yeah, 4 arms. It's late.
You got about 6 poses, I think.
I think it's the worst of any of the poses. There's something about it with the 2 guns up. I'm just not convinced about. It doesn't look terrible. I'm not sure. I'm not sure it's the right balance. It looks alright from there, head on. but it's from like there and everywhere else. It's a bit. I'm just not sure. I really do like the other sort
maybe
of
it's
poses.
4 poses. I don't know. Work it out myself. I can't picture. It's been a long day. So let's start off here. Right, basically you have the base.
What do you know about the Winter Soldier?
Not a lot.
Not a lot. So
Well,
we know
Bucky Barnes.
It's Bucky Barnes. We know that.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. I only really know the character from the movie.
And actually, to be honest with you, that is half the reason why you bought it, was based on Winter Soldier. The actual was one of your favourite Marvel films.
Winter Soldier is one of, probably Guardians.
One of. I didn't say the. I said one of.
I was going to do my top 5.
Go and go. Guardians, 1.
Probably Guardians, Winter Soldier.
So it was second.
Iron Man. Oh no, this isn't an order. Avengers. Oh, one more. I'll come back to that one in a minute. So, yeah. Anyway, so on the base here, you kind of have like a kind of sidewalk here, like a asphalt road or whatever you want to call it. And then you kind of have all of these parts of some kind of machine, and I'm not really what that was. That's like some kind of cylinder.
I would actually say this is a little bit of a nod to the creation of either Captain America or even Winter Soldier himself, because it's a similar cylinder that he is made in. So I think I think this might be a little bit of a nod to that.
Yeah,
it looks very similar. I mean, this actually in some ways looks like some type of a gun, but I don't think it is. I think again this is all linking to the creation of either Winter Soldier.
It's got like a track on it,
or Captain America.
Some kind of track thing there.
I think it's just a turbo. I think something that just turns. I mean, these things probably go up and down. I'm not too sure, but this definitely strikes a few chords with me with something. I've seen this before.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think it's done incredibly well. The mechanical parts. Really love that cylinder. I did when we were in Singapore.
Yeah.
Really
it's nice. I don't know what the significance is, and hopefully someone else knows and they can post it in the comments. But I mean, it's some kind of sort of machinery. It could be some kind of link to the creation of there. Could easily be, but again, I personally don't know.
Because we know that he's like an assassin, don't we?
Yeah.
That he has had his mind warped, and we do know that, spoiler alert, that he does.
What?
Oh really? We do know that he takes over the mantle of Captain America when
he does, but I think so does Falcon at some point as well.
Oh God, don't say that. For
so
fuck's sake,
all right, all right. We'll just work up. So basically, you've got the boots, and again, it's all the kind of mixed kind of texturing on the boots there, where you have.
It's got like elements of browns and colours in those, some really nice tones. They're quite subtle, but they're there.
You have the smooth on the toe caps, you have smooth on the sides, and you go on to kind of a bit more textured. You've got the laces there. I mean, a lot of the textures there breaking all up.
And this actually come at a very reasonable price. If I recall, this is 890 Singapore. This was like,
correct.
We were looking at pieces that were 300 Singapore more, like as a standard. Like
around I mean, this was the same price.
When we were told the price of this, we were a bit like that. I think that's another reason. The Hebrew in you just couldn't turn that down. You're like, what the fuck? Why?
I ordered this and I ordered Spider-Gwen, and they're both the cheapest, other than bust. So they're both cheapest quarter scale there. So my Judar went fucking crazy. Then you continue up. You have the texturing of the trousers, and this has kind of like, it's not black. It's kind of got like a green kind of to it. Can you kind of see that?
Yeah, definitely.
So you have like a very light. Mind you,
I saw it. Don't worry.
Yeah, and you got there again all the texturing, all the pockets. You got a sidearm here.
It's also got elements of like dirt in these trousers, that like bits
like
of grime. There's bit like sand almost, like bits of ground that is in some of the creases and cracks. Definitely around the back, in the back pockets.
That could have been because it's been on display for a little while.
Nah, it's not. I really like the way these trousers are done. I think that the trousers texturing is really bang on accurate for almost like, I want to say, that stuff that Michael Myers wears, like a jumpsuit almost material,
like a boiler suit he wears.
Yeah, a little bit like a boiler suit. They look like heavy duty, but just really the texture is really, really nice. It's quite unique actually, the texture on them trousers. It's not like anything I've seen before, which is
nice. It's nice texture.
It's really nice.
And again, it's all kind of broken up by you've got the knee pads. You've got the kind of detail in there with the straps for the sidearm, and then it goes into the pouches, which are all kind of bent to sort of take the shape where his legs are.
Yeah, I really like the way that XM do that. I mean, I really like the fact that, you know, they're all different sort of sizes and they're all bent and twisted, and a little bit more realistic. It's a bit more work in the sculpting, but I really like how they've done that.
Well, casting.
Yeah.
Casting more than,
Yeah.
So then you kind of go in here, again you got the buckles on the inside, and then you work up to the vest, and again there's so much sort of again paneling and so many different textures.
Really love
on
the back.
From a distance,
really love it.
From a distance it could easily look like, you know, people could be like, oh yeah, it's all kind of one colour. But then as you get close, you do, again, it's just textures.
When you break into this,
up.
it really is. I mean, it almost looks as well that something was meant to go on the back of that.
Well,
I mean, just here, it looks like something. I mean,
maybe
it
there
looks
was
like there's a clip that something should have sat here.
There was at one point, yes, Georgie, there was. But maybe something was denied by a license.
Yeah, and people worry why customs do so well.
Well, you know.
Yeah, keep turning down great ideas.
You know, there may or may not have been an idea for a Captain America shield that.
I would have liked that. I would have broken up the colours on the back of it. Can you imagine if you did it like a silver and a black version of the shield?
Yeah. Well, that was meant to be the shield was meant to clip on the back, but what was also meant to happen that you could have taken it off to put on the what's your one called, the Son of Liberty or Statue?
Yeah, the
Sentinel of Liberty,
which was the code name for Captain America's first mission.
What's Son of Liberty? That's Metal Gear Solid, I think.
Shut up, fuckhead.
And so then you got that. So basically, this is the pose where, again, I probably think it's.
I really love
my least favourite, but
I really love these buckles on the back. The clips and the belts, and I think it's fucking fantastic. I really like it, and the sort of, you know, this like side. I mean, that's almost like.
Dude, can you stop talking about the thing on the other side?
No, do you know
it's all like rivets.
Yeah, but it's like a German suit. You know, like their uniform where all the buttons are down one side.
Yeah.
It looks very similar to that type of style, which I really like that. It's really nice that. Yeah. And actually, I have to say, they have improved the mechanical arm from Proto. Yeah, because I thought that the lines were a bit more sloppy in the prototype.
What about from Cable?
It's not the same. It's a different type of arm. It's a completely different type of arm. It's this is the type. If they did Cable's arm like this, it would be closer to comic book Cable.
Yeah. This is more like a Colossus, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's got like it's smoother.
Yeah,
that like it's Cable's
this arm reminds me of Colossus.
Yeah, Cable's arm.
It's not a small arm either, Jesus.
What?
It's not a small arm.
Nah, he's not a little guy. Yeah. But I mean, there's a smoothness to the tricep and the bicep and the shoulder part and the forearm part. Cable's one looks like it's all been stuck on by himself. You know what I mean? It's all been put together. It's all been put out.
So what we do is
changing over.
Should we switch over some arms?
Sure, man, if you wish.
All right, let's. So this is one of the poses. This is a pose that comes onto the actual.
I'm doing a knife on that one. I haven't seen that.
I'll tell you what. I mean, you can do the knife in that one, but I think it's something that you probably wouldn't really do. I don't know how well this would go.
So look. No, it's not right.
Oh, you do it that way.
Because it's like across his body, isn't it? The knife. Yeah, like that. I have never seen this, I don't think.
Don't work.
Let me have a look.
Don't work that way. I think that this little mag weapon is probably the worst of the four.
The bane of the arms.
Yeah. I think the funny thing is I don't think I would actually imagine myself kind of saying it, but I think the actual open hand is actually better than the one with the gun.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe so, would
personally,
you? Really? It's really well executed though. Shiny. The gloves are done really well. And, the hand and the gun. It's pretty decent.
Personally, there's nothing wrong. No. I'll tell you what I don't like. One thing I just see now. I think the sculpt's fine. I think the gun looks fine. I do not like the tip of that finger and the way that goes into the gun.
Oh yeah, they've carved it out. I see what you're saying.
I don't like that. Yeah, and it looks like he's got a bit of like a bubble tip on the end of his finger, like a weird.
Yeah, like the dude who plays Hawkeye's got weird fingers and like they curl over. Yeah, they like.
What is it you guys?
I've got finger hands. I don't like hands. If the hands are like a bit ropey.
Well, you were telling me about fucking Tom Hardy's hand the other day, weren't you?
Yeah, he's got that, hasn't he? Got that, Tom Hardy. He's got nerve damage of his foot from probably punching through a glass window or something.
That's my personal favourite. So this
just screams Winter Soldier from the film.
Silence, wench. Right, when we were in again, we said it about 10 times already.
Like that.
When we were in Singapore, the pose they had on day one was the two guns that we had at the beginning.
We didn't like it,
and we were not really that taken. Like, you know, we didn't really think anything of the statue. Day two, they switch over the hands, and this was the pose they had. I saw this and went and ordered it.
It's amazing, really, when you think.
The only thing, I mean, we're going to show you the other gun in a minute. But the only thing I think that they could have done is they should have done another head. But we'll get onto that in a minute. So this pose is the pose I think personally is my favourite. But it also works. This open hand actually really works.
Yeah, but before you start rushing through that.
Sorry.
This is Winter Soldier. Because there is a big element of knife fighting in that. And that is some of the most impressive choreography fighting that I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Certainly in Marvel films, where he's like catching the knife in one hand, flipping, turning, bang, bang, bang. I mean,
Sebastian Stan is one of the best. When you watch them all doing their
he liked our video as well, by the way. You know that one of our posts on Instagram, I think.
Did he?
Jenny did one. You linked him. He liked it. Yeah.
Did he?
He thinks hopefully likes this.
Hey
guy, big fan.
Yeah.
But,
I think he, out of all of the cast, when you watch them fighting and you watch some of the things they do, you can kind of get like a bit of an idea of who can actually
who's taking it
do
seriously,
it properly.
Who's doing the business.
And I think that when you see him doing stuff, he looks like he actually could probably do a lot. You know, he does a lot of his. It looks like he's doing a lot of stuff.
Apparently, he didn't put the knife down.
Yeah.
Apparently, he always had the knife and was messing with it all the time, even when he wasn't in shot or doing things. I mean, the thing with this is, though, I think the reason we like this so much is because our attachment is actually the Civil War and more the Winter Soldier film, which is the reason why you picked up in the first place. You like the film, and I think that captures that perfectly. Now you can change the arm.
Oh, thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Right, so
I will say this though. I think that the glossy arm is really nice, and I think it breaks up the matte colours of everywhere else. I think it really does catch the light really well, that glossy black arm.
Right, and also this arm, I didn't think this would work.
No, the first way that
That's what I was doing. I thought you were fucking me off there.
No,
that feels a bit loose. Right, this arm here. I didn't think this would work personally, but this works pretty well. I think this kind of looks like he's just put his foot up and he's kind of swinging around to bring the gun around to kind of get it into position. And I think it's kind of like a mid motion thing. And I think this actually works really, really well. And this is my second favourite pose.
Yeah, I like it. I agree with you. I think there's something about the arm across the body, up, like shielding the face, that has a lot of flow to it. And I think it works with the knife or the gun. I agree completely.
Yeah.
I think there's something stiff and awkward about this arm that I don't like. I think it's the worst executed, because I don't like that either. Do you see that? How they've like cut off his hat, his edges of his fingers.
Oh God.
That's pretty fucking sloppy for XM, to be honest. And I don't like the things on his hands. The way he's done the knuckle things, they're just like little slashes. So quite lazy for XM for me. I wouldn't expect to see that. I think that's quite poor. Yeah.
So someone's fucking drilled a hole in it as well.
They have, yeah. Someone's actually put a hole in that.
Jesus.
That might be from customs, you know.
Maybe.
Because they do things like that to check that it's not made of.
Yeah.
Cocaine.
Yeah, someone's drilled a hole in one of my arms, which is nice to see.
Yeah, it got nicer, but at least they did it. At least they did it.
Not like Gary
that was heartbreaking. Gary's Alien, when he bought, like, he had the Alien. What was it? The Alien.
It was a big chap. It was the
big
chap,
the 1/6 one. They drilled right in the fucking middle of his base.
Bad.
Right in the middle of it.
Really bad.
Oh, it's terrible. Bless his heart. And now you're checking all your arms.
Yeah, there's one there as well.
Are you joking?
The fucking drilling the shit out of my pieces. Jesus Christ.
It's in the same spot and all.
Nah, it's different. Yeah.
Right in the middle of the peg, yeah. Yeah, that one's not as good a job. They really did a better job with this one.
Yeah.
Did they drill your metal ones?
Nah.
That's really interesting, that. Oh well. Take it on to XM, get another arm.
Send me some arms.
Send me some arms, yeah. I mean, getting on to the portrait now. It's quite an interesting thing with the portrait of this piece, because the portrait is really, really, really nice. Really nice portrait. He's got a fantastic, definition in his cheeks and his jawline. His eyes look really focused. They're on point. They've got a lovely blue colour to them. He's actually got a really unique sculpt of his face. He doesn't really look like any other character. Do you understand what I mean? It's actually, he's quite hardened and it looks great. The hair's done fantastically well, and I think the expression on his brow is a lot of sheer focus.
Yeah.
But I really would have liked to have seen the
Sparrow mustache.
Yeah, sorry, tired. I think I would have really, really liked to have seen the guard.
Yeah.
I can't describe it. It's like he's got paint dripped down his face. It's like the black eyes like that, and he's got like a mouth,
like a movie
shield protector. Yeah. I don't know why they didn't do that.
All weird, horrible music.
Yeah. But it's got that it's like a bad date gone wrong when your mascara's run down your fucking face all like down his eyes, and then he's got that shield that protects like across the bottom part of his face.
Like crying.
And his hair would be longer. Completely different. I mean, really.
Well, you just want like a movie Sebastian Stan version. I thought you spat on that.
No, I thought it was a drill. Just
yeah, Jesus, I'm gonna have to look over this.
Take a bit more care.
Damn it! They drilled all over that. That's bullet holes. But I mean, overall, I am happy with it. Again, I do think that the weakest part is the this machine gun arm, but I also think that the portrait could be a little bit better, and I think that they could have probably done a switch out head on this. I do think that the switch out idea for the shield would have been very nice, but apparently that didn't get approved.
Definitely the head.
Yeah. Well, it's not really like XM to have one head.
It isn't, not really. No, but when you think about it, this is just like Cable.
Yeah.
The piece-wise is exactly like Cable. The head is...
Cable's head's fitted, though.
Yeah, so is his.
No.
You can take that head off?
Yeah.
Can you?
I think so.
Are you sure? No. That head doesn't come off. That head don't come off all. Oh, wait. Oh, I was...
I got worried there.
I was like, I didn't want to... because it's not mine. Yeah. That's interesting then, because Cable's head doesn't come off.
Cable's head doesn't. And... because people were saying that if Cable's head would have come off, they would have made like a custom.
They should do a custom of this.
I don't know whether it's popular enough as a character.
It's a shame though, because it would really finish it.
It is a shame.
I'm quite surprised by that head comes off, and they did make another one. I mean, we did speak to XM. We said you need to do another head. They weren't having. When
did they listen to us?
They weren't having any of it. They're like, yeah, fuck yourself.
We've told them loads of things that they should do, but they don't listen to us. Yeah.
Better late than never.
Anyway, but no, I mean, I do think another head would have been a nice option. Yeah, as George was saying, longer hair, more maybe movie-ish look. But again, I mean, Marvel / Disney are kind of notoriously difficult to get kind of...
He does look like that in the comic, though. You know that. There's loads of comic where it looks like that. It's not just the film. I've seen loads of covers, I mean, maybe the comics now based slightly more on the film. So
or maybe that the... Because you never know as well, you never know what goes on behind the scenes. There could even be the possibility that Marvel / Disney were saying, we need this character out by this point, to tie in with this or this.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, there's a lot of those things going on.
Well, you got to realise that Infinity War kind of comes out in, was it April 27th now?
Yes, yeah.
So basically, we got this sent out just before Chinese New Year. So the ones that are going to get out just after Chinese New Year are probably going to get out around April time. So maybe that's the time with the movie. I don't know.
Good idea. Good point.
Could be. I don't know.
Yeah.
So,
what do you not like other than that arm? Is there anything else?
Do you not listen to me?
Is that all it is?
Well, I said the arm, and I said the head could be better.
See, I disagree with that though. I don't think there's anything wrong with that head. What's wrong with that head?
No, I just think...
That's a really well executed head. That's a great portrait. Hair looks great.
It'd be a nice head for Nightwing.
A little bit, yeah. I can sort of see.
It's like a Nightwing head, isn't it?
I really like that head. I think that head is really well executed. I've got no problem with that.
Yeah.
My big problem is that gun as well, and probably maybe just a little bit more separation in some of these. No, they're pretty good.
Yeah, till you take that back, you motherfucker.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
All right, you get the. All right, let's do this. Right, what we're going to do now then is let's get the tape measure and the scales. All right, so what we do then is we'll measure the tallest point that this can possibly be.
And
just be careful of that gun because that arm I think is a little looser than the other.
Oh, it's about 22.5 inches, so 57 centimeters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we'll take this off. No, the arm's tight, dude.
Okay.
It's really tight. I think it's just the angle which you put it back on. And that's the same with this. There you are. So that now, just leave it there because you put the thing too close. So now it's 19 inches to the top of his head, which is around 48.5 centimeters.
Okay.
So
48.5 centimeters. Yeah. Well, it goes with my
obviously then
shelf.
you've got depth, which is going to be there, isn't it? It's going to be that pipe.
What about that gun that sticks out on the?
Nah.
Well, no one's ever going to use that one.
No one cares about that one. I think we're going around about 12. I'd say 13 inches, which is 34 centimeters.
Yeah.
And then width-wise, it's that way. So again, we're looking probably around about. It's not that wide. It's about 11 inches. So that's, that is around 28, 29 centimeters. It's DTOV level display. It's perfect for that type of thing.
All right. So what we do here?
5 kilos.
About 14. No joke.
It's got to be. It's not a massive piece.
Assuming this arm's heavier.
Like you go for maximum weight. You should put that arm in then.
Nah, I'm never going to use that one. That one's going back in the bin. I mean, in the box. So about 5.5, 6. It's
5.
It's got
4.5.
The bait's quite.
5.
The base has got a bit of weight to it, This is 16 pounds, which is 7.25 kilos.
Good size.
Looking for a surprise on your face.
It is, mate. It's a couple of kilos heavier than I thought it was going to be. That's for sure.
So that's the usual. That's the piece. Let us know what you think, guys. Let us know if you've ordered it. Let us know if you've got it coming in. Let us know what you're going to display it with if you have it coming in. Let us know what you would display it with if you had it. So, and do the usual, like, comment, subscribe and share.
Let us know if XM dropped the ball by just doing this one portrait. Would you have purchased it if it had come with 2 and one been slightly more like the film or the more modern look to the Winter Soldier? Because I actually think the answer is yes.
Yeah.
Much love. Peace.
Peace, guys. Thank you.
Captain Planet, he's a hero. Half of the reason why I'm a little bit lower is because I don't know what like Steb Coulson. Half of the reason why I'm not so loud on the last review is because I don't know what Coulson up.
I really don't care.
Lies that you'd say about me.
Those lies that you spit.